Hello and welcome to this video tour of the first iteration of my SpaceBrick project. SpaceBrick is a prototype two-dimensional top-down shooter written in the Java programming language that I developed while in high school. The first version was developed between the years 2014 and 2016 with the help of YouTube tutorials and some cursory experience with Java for Minecraft modding. SpaceBrick version 1.0 is primarily composed of menus, owing to my inexperience with object-oriented programming at the time and the relative simplicity of menus. For this project, I developed a splash screen, main menu, cheeky bird logo for my prospective indie studio, and most importantly, a settings screen. The settings menu allows the user to rebind all of the game's functions, adjust their difficulty setting, change their crosshair, change their screen resolution and full screen status, and finally reveal the game's hitboxes for debugging purposes. There are other settings, but they're mostly there to just fill up space. Gameplay in SpaceBrick 1.0 is rather limited. The player is fully animated and has collision, but there is only really one object with which to collide. That is not to suggest that there is nothing to do, however, as the player is free to play around with the arsenal of 6 weapons that can be equipped using the G key by default. Note that these weapons have limited ammo, which is reduced by the difficulty setting. After adding gameplay, I came to discover that SpaceBrick 1.0 had a rather glaring interface issue. I had created most of the game's menu elements with hard-coded position and scale values, meaning the entire game was essentially locked at my native 1080p resolution in spite of the resizing setting. While I was able to implement fixes for most of the menu elements, the gameplay proved troublesome and I ultimately decided to restart. I rebuilt the project from the ground up, using the opportunity to finally organize and document my code. This brings us to SpaceBrick version 2.0, where this video tour will continue. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.